What is up, Boujiful people? Today I am bringing you a new video, real quick one, just on a Calvin Klein collection piece. The Calvin Klein collection name is gone. It is now known as Calvin Klein 205W30 NYC. I think that's 205 West 39 New York City. I don't know. You know, just a little quick update on the brand itself. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe. It'll go a long way for me, and I really appreciate it if you do. Just wanted to say shout outs to everybody for sticking around, because my videos are crappy, but I'm just, you know, trying to share some info on some bougie items with you guys. So let's get started. There's really no difference with the Calvin Klein collection and Calvin Klein 205 West 39 New York City. The only difference is the name and the new creative director. Shout out to Raf Simmons. He is the new creative director back in 17. So, you know, just those two differences. Really, it's the same thing. They are both the higher end brand, luxury brand of Calvin Klein. So the piece I got for you guys today is a mid-top sneaker, and we're just going to see if Calvin Klein higher end brand actually worth it. So right here we have the Calvin Klein box, all blacked out. On the top, Calvin Klein collection. And on the side, you get the silhouette of the shoe, the name, and the no size. Oh no, there's the size and the colorway if y'all can see that. Getting to the unboxing, knowing Calvin Klein, you just think of like a brand that falls under with Tommy Hilfiger, Nautica, that kind of stuff. In my opinion, that's how I feel about Calvin Klein. I do think they're dope. It's just I don't see them competing with higher end brands like Moschino, Fendi, Prada, all the other stuff like that. And really, that's why Calvin Klein brought out this brand, to compete with them. You know, Calvin Klein 205 West 39 New York City, formerly known as Calvin Klein Collection. They brought this brand out to compete with higher end brands and to show that they could compete with them. So moving on into the piece, we got mid tops, which I personally think are hella dope. Love the colorway. Inside the box, you get a Calvin Klein card, just like how high-end brands do it. They leave like a little thank you or instructions to care for the piece. So you get a Calvin Klein collection envelope, and then inside the envelope is a little note. So it says Calvin Klein collection leather goods are constructed by artisans in Italy, basically saying, like, you know, the care and material and how it's made and stuff. So that's one thing that high-end brands do, luxury names, you know. Also commonly done with luxury brands are the dust bag that comes with sneakers. This is just a full black bag with Calvin Klein in black, so it's a black on black. If you can see that, it's kind of dusty, but yeah. So getting into the sneakers, let's see if Calvin Klein's luxury brand lives up to its name. So just by the look of the sneaker, I can tell you this is a quality shoe. Like, the materials and everything is just high end. Like the leather, the suede. These retail for $800. I couldn't believe it personally, but you know, I did some research, and yes, it's true. Everything under the whole Calvin Klein luxury brand, everything, if not everything, most of the items retail over $700. That's really the cheapest piece I've seen on websites. Getting into the shoe though, I forgot to say that every item on Calvin Klein's collection or Calvin Klein 205 blah 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 is made in Italy. I did not see anything made in China, or, you know, I don't know if it's strictly made in Italy, but all items I've seen are made in Italy. So here's the bottom sole, just a clean dress shoe look, no grip, but it just says Calvin Klein collection and made in Italy. The silhouette of the shoe kind of looks like a moccasin. High platform sole, maybe give it an inch and a half. Check out the material of the shoe. This leather, this suede, it's super soft. Like right here, this cushioning is super soft. You go to the front of the shoe, you don't really got nothing much. Like, this is just a plain shoe. It's like a quiet shoe, but it's loud, you know what I mean? Going to the laces, you get mildly waxed laces. Could you catch that? Moving on to the tongue, it is actually longer than expected. As you can see, it extends. The tongue is thinner than expected. It's like the Rick Owens runners I got. You can check that video out. Cough cough, shameless plug. On the tongue you get Calvin Klein collection. The tongue is basically like one piece to the whole shoe. Moving on to the inside of the shoe, on the back of the tongue you get made in Italy, and still going on with that suede material. Like, this whole shoe is just so soft. Going into the shoe, I don't know if you can see this, but kind of like in the heel cups, this is like terry cloth. So it's super soft. Like, your foot is just gonna feel comfortable in there. It's gonna be sliding, but in a good way, not as if like it's loose or like it doesn't hug your feet, but as in like you won't get blisters or it won't rub on you. Moving in more, you get Calvin Klein collection, and as you can see, there's a little bump. That's that arch support, man. In the shoe actually like levels with this. So, you know, this part where it goes down, the arch goes down too. So it has that major arch support that your feet need in order to feel comfortable and to make your feet have that healthy look look and shape. So yeah, you got leather interior also, as you can see that, and leather insoles. Overall with the shoe though, like this whole Calvin Klein 205 collection, New York, whatever, it has major potential. It could compete with higher end brands. All I'm saying is that people look at Calvin Klein as that brand that's not designer, you know, like that mild designer. It's not up there with Louis, Off-White, and all the other stuff. But I'm telling you, Calvin Klein's luxury brand, it has potential. So the question is it worth it? I mean, being realistic, of course not. Nothing's worth $800 unless it benefits your life, am I right? But materialistically, like fashion-wise, shoe collector, quality, etc., I'm honestly say no, it is. If you're into fashion, you like to collect shoes, whatever, blah blah blah, you're like into the high-end stuff, luxury, I say it's worth it. It has the potential to go against higher-end brands, especially with Raph being the new creative director. That's just a plus, you know. Everybody know Raph Simmons now because of like how ASAP and all those other big name artists are repping out his name and stuff. So with him running the whole Calvin Klein luxury brand, that's hella potentials. And wearing this, it's surprisingly comfortable. Like my Fendi shoes don't feel as comfy as this. My Fendi Monsters, I don't know. No, I did not. I was gonna say, I don't know if I made a video for them, but yeah, I have Fendi sneaker Monsters and they're not as comfortable as this. This is super comfortable actually. Like Balenciaga Triple S comfortable, like Yeezy comfortable. It's amazing. I might be exaggerating, I don't know, but I'm honestly saying these are comfortable. Maybe I'll throw on feet at the end, but overall I say Calvin Klein collection. I'm just calling it Calvin Klein collection because 205, 39, blah blah is hard to remember, it's hard to say, but Calvin Klein collection is actually worth it. I personally think it has potential to compete with the higher end brands. And yeah, that's all I can say for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I think that's it. Yeah, okay, peace.